everybody, and welcome back to the OnlyFans podcast with myself and the very beautiful Emily Black.
Thank you very much. Hello, guys.
So today we have a also very beautiful guest called Joy Love. She is here today, and we are going to talk about all things social media following, and how to grow an OnlyFans. If you're new to making an OnlyFans or thinking about starting one, then this is the podcast to watch. Joy, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about how long you've been doing OnlyFans for?
I'm Joy, obviously.
Hello.
Hello. So I've been doing OnlyFans now for around 3 years, but properly like full-time doing it for about a year and a half. I mean, the first year I was doing it while I was at university working in the NHS. So it was kind of like super low-key, under the carpet, no one to know about it. I was earning only a little bit just to kind of cover my rent. And then in the end I decided that, do you know what, I'm gonna go do this full-time. So yeah, probably for about a year and a half now.
That's so cool. I can get why you had to be low-key, because like, say if you went in to like treat a patient and they were like
I've recognized you from someone. I'm like,
yeah,
oh gosh.
that would be interesting.
Honestly,
at least.
I had the worst conversation. My tutor took me in to like the side room and like, right, I'm just gonna let you know we found something. Now I'm sitting there like, holy, do you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm ready. I'm just like, give it to me, go on, say it. And they're like, oh yeah, we've just found your modelling page. And at the time I had like a Star Now account, and it literally had like 3 selfies of me, and I'm like, this just isn't acceptable. And I was like, oh God, imagine if you actually found what I actually do.
Oh
that
my
would be
God.
really fun conversation. And they were like, yeah, you really choose between doing physio and modelling. And I was like, at this point I was just like, you know what, I can't do this for another 3 years. I can't like try and hide what I'm doing, because it was just stressing me out so much.
God.
That's mad.
I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was bad. I was like, I was
panic.
do you know, like when your heart starts racing, I was like, oh my God, I'm so
your
scared.
legs go
But
jelly.
Yeah, literally. But I think since it's been full time, and I think everyone, even my family, like they all know what I do now. It's just been a lot easier, I think.
It's always a lot easier once it's like out in the open, I find. Like I was similar to you, so I've been doing it for 3 years, but for the first year and a half I had to hide it too on the down low, because I was working for the I was working for the British government, and so
Don't be a spy, everyone, just saying.
So it was the same situation as you. I could only do it like on the down low. I couldn't really ever have my face in anything in case anyone found out, and it was just such anxiety all the time. And then when I decided when I decided to go full time and like leave the job, and I told everyone about it, I was like, do you know what, that is literally like so much weight off my shoulders.
Definitely.
I found the same thing, so I didn't want to tell anyone. I wasn't particularly doing anything good like that with my life at the time. I wasn't working for any government or helping people. I was just kind of sailing through. But the thing that I just didn't want anyone to know, just because I lived in a small town and everyone's really horrible, and they still are, but the fact that everyone now knows makes it so much easier for me to go in and go to everyone rather than like have a care about it. So I find it much easier, and especially the family thing.
How did your family find out?
How did my family find out? That is a very strange question, isn't it? Funnily enough, my lovely auntie, not even friends on Facebook, right, sent everything to my stepdad, which is nice, isn't it? Everything, leaks and all. Yeah. Thank you, Dawn.
Oh, lovely.
Why?
Yeah, so
what did she expect to achieve?
you tell me, Tony. You tell me.
Do not beat that ant, guys. Do not ever beat that ant.
No one likes that ant. And Dawn, if you're watching this, I did see that you were in the drive, and I chose not to say hello.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love it. Yes.
I took that petty path, and I don't regret it. So my mum, I told her anyway, and that's pretty much it for the family. Apart from my brother came home not very long ago and went, "Hello, Emily. So what are you doing now?" And I went, "Well, by the looks of how you're coming across, you obviously know." And he went, "I just want to let you know that I have told Dad, and I tried to speak about you to Joe, which is my stepdad, and I just want you to know that he educated me a little bit, but I thought that you were just a B-Tech Belle Delphine. I don't think you deserve the happiness or success that you're getting, but I'll deal with it anyway.
Nice.
Yeah, very interesting.
I feel like we need to boycott some of your family. Like, this is not
Yes.
good.
Yes, I'm pruning the leaves, slowly cutting them all off. At the moment, I think I'm left with 2 members that I rather like, apart from grandparents, obviously. They do not know.
Oh,
They're pure hearts. They do not deserve to know.
I think it's so funny, isn't it? Because especially when you walk into like a family gathering, everyone's kind of looking at you and be like, Sheena's OnlyFans. You're like, oh, I like whispering that. She knows she knows what she does, and everyone's like looking at you, and you can tell everyone's like thinking it. And he's like, because I would say only half my family like properly knows. I've sat them down and spoke to it, but the other half are kind of like my age, and they must know, but they've never spoken to me about it. But they know they know. They're just like, hi, I'm Joy, I'm model.
That's
yeah,
what
just
happened.
Model.
So my auntie found out because my 15-year-old cousin went, what? Isn't this? And so yeah, it went how it went. How did your family find out, Tony?
I told them.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice way.
Sorry, I feel like I'm rubbing salt on the wounds now.
It's the most awkward conversation I think you could ever have with a family member.
To be fair, my mum's really young. She's like, oh God, how old is she? 40. I think she's 42. So like I've always kind of had that closeness with her anyway. And I told her about it, and because firstly I was doing modelling, so I started doing like topless modelling, which she knew about. So I think when I told her about OnlyFans, it wasn't too much of a shock. I think she expected it, if anything, and she's offered to be my. She keeps saying to me all the time, she just wants some money, I know she does. She's like, Tom, look. she's like, I'm more than happy to take topless photos of you. I've seen your boobs, you're my daughter. And I'm like, Mum, but that doesn't make it okay. Like, it's
okay.
she just wants a paycheck, so nice. And I'm like, sorry, Mo.
Oh, that's nice of her. She wants to be involved.
She wants to be involved, yes.
So, what socials do you use, and what do you find does the best in conversion to OnlyFans?
I think for me, Instagram was definitely like the first one I put kind of all of my effort into. So I was definitely doing like loads of share for shares with other girls, you know, getting content posted on like a lot of bigger Instagram pages, and that for me was definitely the first social that really kind of converted into fans. I think since then, I've really learned that it's really just networking with other girls. That's just the best way to grow. You know, talking to other people, you know, doing content together, all of that. And I think that's what guys really like to see, I think, is that, you know, bringing, you know, 2 or 3 fan bases and kind of converting it all into one, definitely.
I agree with you.
Do you use Twitter?
See, I do use Twitter, but I'm one of those that sometimes I can be quite lazy with it. I think with Twitter you have to be really, really consistent of posting daily, you know, doing, you know, regular retweets and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the only good thing about Twitter is that obviously, you know, you haven't got the risk of getting your content deleted. And I think, do you know what I mean? You've got a lot more freedom of what you can post without the worry of going, oh my God, is my account going to get deleted? Do you know what I mean?
So much more freedom. It's crazy, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah,
because my Instagram got deleted the whole year, 1 year, and I had to actually pay someone to get it back. So it got deleted at 500. It got deleted.
You can pay someone to get it back?
And get people to get it back, yeah. But it was so stressful.
I feel so much better now. How much was it?
It was $4,500. I know, but it was totally worth it. Because I think mine got deleted with, like, you know, 500,000 followers. So I was like, you know what? If it comes back, it's worth it.
God.
But it was honestly so stressful because I had a Playboy shoot and it was meant to come out 2 days before, and my account got deleted on the day of my Playboy shoot release. Do you know, like all those days where you're going to be like posting new content and promoting it, like I just couldn't do it, and I was like, oh my God, it's so horrible. Especially when my Instagram got deleted, that's when I started using, you know, Twitter and definitely getting into like Telegram groups with other girls. That's what I found the most effective, really.
Telegram groups are very helpful. Yeah, but I can't believe that about your Instagram.
I know, I'm gobsmacked.
It made my heart go a bit funny.
The worst thing is that I actually paid another company to get it back prior to this, and they scammed me. They took $2,000 off me, and they then deleted their Instagram, their PayPal, their number, their WhatsApp, and I literally couldn't contact them. And the worst thing is that like this girl was like, oh yeah, like this company's totally trusted, they got my account back, and then she deleted all of the stuff, and I was just like, oh my god. So so I'm literally currently in a lawsuit to try and get this money back off this company.
Good, I'm so glad, because that's terrible.
I've seen so many like people like this, like covering their boobs, and their photos don't get taken down because they're big accounts. It's crazy, but like I don't understand why they would cherry pick. No sense really. Do you know what I mean?
It just makes it harder for the smaller creator to actually grow, doesn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of people, I think, because the taboo of OnlyFans, a lot of people don't like OnlyFans models. So compared to say just a normal model that's absolutely fine to post like full on like boobs through a see-through top, they're not going to report it because they'll be like, that's a job, she's a model. As soon as we do it and we're stood there, even say if I have this on but like round my shoulders, and I'm like, no, fuck that. Everyone would be like, report, slag.
It's like I literally think it's like I breathe and Instagram's like, I saw you.
You bitch.
Literally.
Do you know what? A lot of the time it's people as well, isn't it? Like there's clearly people who follow us just purely for the intent of reporting our things, and it's like, why do people do this? Like why are people so like offended by us? It's crazy.
It is an obsession. People are sat there going, do you know what I'm going to do today? Do you know what I feel like doing? I feel like hating on some OnlyFans models.
Weird. So weird.
Do you know what it is though? Jealousy. Like, it fully is. And I bet half the things that I get reported for are either guys that go like in their head like, I wish I could do that, or girls that are going, you bitch, I wish I had the confidence to do what you're doing and this, that and the other.
Definitely.
Girls are worse than boys a lot of the time. Guys in my town especially are fucking terrible. Like, oh my god, terrible. But the majority of guys that I've met have gone, oh, why wouldn't you do it? Yeah, I'm like, of course, like, fair enough, go for it. Girls, I've even had like old friends who have like, some have gone, oh my god, well
like
done.
disowned you, kind of.
Yes. Some of them have been so lovely and gone, well done, this is amazing, I can't believe like you've done this for yourself. Some have gone, what the fuck are you doing? Spread like stuff in other chats. I've been sent screenshots of them being like, what the fuck is she doing this? Like a picture of my Instagram, everything.
I think especially like in the UK, I find the judgment is like a lot harder than it would be in somewhere like America and LA. Like I think in LA people can like it's just normal and they get away with it. But like even if I did content like outside once in the UK, and honestly people were looking at me like, what is she doing? And I'm just like, I'm just taking photos, and like people just couldn't believe I was taking like those type of photos it wasn't even a public place, like a semi-public place. Like the amount of judgment you get is just insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I find crazy, because I guarantee you that if you got like 100 men in front of you and said, look, you are guaranteed to make 15 grand a month for sitting at home and wanking and recording it. I'm not saying that's all we do, obviously it's a lot harder than that. But if guys had the opportunity to do that, they would jump at that opportunity. Don't tell me they wouldn't.
Or if you stood in front of 100 guys and you said, put your hands up if you want to see me naked, they'd all go, so why do you have an issue that you have to pay for it?
This is the issue. I think guys are like, well, I can just go on Pornhub for free. Why would I pay for you when I can get it for free? And I think it's getting, I just don't think guys get it. I just don't think guys get why they would have to pay for something. And I think especially with, I think even like a lot of my subs on OnlyFans, like they don't even want to see me naked. They actually just want to talk to me. You know what I mean?
No. How dare women be entitled to do what they want with their body?
Exactly.
It's awful. And how dare men not be entitled to do whatever they want to a woman's body? That is, if they want to see it for free, they should be able to, of course.
I don't understand the mindset. I don't.
Because we've talked about Instagram, we've talked about Twitter. Have you ever done YouTube?
No, I haven't done YouTube. No. That's kind of the one thing I haven't ever got into, really. But I think my plan in the next probably couple of months is I want to start a Twitch. Because I love gaming, like I'm obsessed with like Call of Duty and stuff, which is really nerdy, but I think over the lockdown I was so bored, I was just like, I need something to do. So I started doing that, and I think I really want to start the Twitch, and I'm going to start like the YouTube, I think, kind of alongside of that once that starts to grow, if that makes sense.
That's such a good idea, because I find that YouTube especially has been like the main converter, because people can see your personality, and with OnlyFans, people usually want to just, as you say, talk to you as a person, and they don't have a chance to talk to someone in that way when it's like, say if it's on Instagram, to them in their head you're just a body or you're just a face, like you're not an actual person. So showing them on Twitch or YouTube or whatever that you're an actual person, it really kind of
have a personality.
Yes.
You don't just have a bum or boobs.
No, exactly.
And I think it's also like a lot more like teasy. I think on YouTube and Twitch, because you can't like do anything, you know, like sexual in any way. I think people are then like kind of looking, aren't they? They're like, oh, I really want to see what she looks like this and stuff like that. So I definitely think it's a good way of converting subscribers.
Yeah, I agree.
It's good. What about TikTok?
I'm not into it yet. I'm into scrolling through it. I can't be on like TikTok for like 3 hours, and I'm suddenly like, oh my god, what the hell have I just done with my life?
Like Tony, your TikToks are fucking amazing. They're like incredible.
Thank you.
I personally have no rhythm. No rhythmic bone in my body at all. So when I'm trying to do dances, it goes like this. I'll give you a demonstration.
Yes, woo! Demonstration! I like it. It's a niche, Emily. It's definitely a niche, you know. I'm sure people love that.
Oh, what can I say? Yeah, there is like a whole like series of people who put absolutely no effort into things. But when I put effort in, it's not more rhythmic, it's
worse.
It's awful to do well at TikTok.
You're always going to be like guaranteed for someone in the comments to be like, you can't dance. Like,
100%. 100%.
All of them.
The trolls on TikTok are probably the worst that I've come across on any like platform. Definitely. Yeah. Everyone just needs to fucking learn to be nice. It's mad, isn't it? Like, they're crazy.
I think the other thing as well is TikTok does so well for conversions, like incredibly well, because it has everyone on there. But the other thing is you can't be like, you have to be stupidly careful because there are so many kids. It's meant to be like a child-friendly app.
Yeah.
So you've got to be careful about what you post about OnlyFans and stuff, because like Rhiannon, for example, she had hundreds of thousands of followers. Hers got deleted for what? No reason.
No reason.
It scares me.
I almost feel like just because you have like OnlyFans written in your bio on one app anyway, I feel like it's just like spread across the whole board that you just can't post anything. Like I tried to do my first TikTok the other day, and it was literally me putting makeup on. That was it, and it got removed for sexual solicitation.
How dare you? How honestly?
And I was like, well, that's my TikTok experience over.
How dare you do something that sexual? Awful. Yeah, absolutely awful.
It just didn't. No, and actually, then I tried to do that trend. Do you remember that like small waist, pretty face
with a big bang?
I tried to do that. Yeah, that one. And then I was like, no, not allowed to do that either. And I was like, okay.
I don't understand. And that's the thing, like, do you know with Instagram, I find like, even though they like censor people, you know, and like some people can get away with some things and others can't, I find that TikTok is a lot worse for it. Like some of the things I've seen on TikTok, and I'm like, but you removed some of my fully clothed videos, like, but this is up. And I'm like, what? Like, I feel like they definitely make the rules up as they're going along. Like, it's crazy.
Definitely.
I have seen one of them trends, do you know where it says look at this in a song thing, and I can't remember, and then it shows like a video of something.
Yeah.
There was a man doing a marathon with his whole cock and balls hanging out of the side, running, going how is that allowed on? For me,
I don't understand.
TikTok.
I know.
Fight my case.
So before I got deleted last year, I was investing like a lot of money into promo on bigger pages.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you heard of pages like World Star, the Film Academy, all of those pages? Like I was paying a lot of money to get promo on there, and one of my World Star like promos went viral, and I gained 300k Instagram followers in 24 hours. And literally, like my friend messaged me going like, you need to put your page on private now because it's like this is going to blow up. So what I do is I always put my page on private when I had big promos, because people have to follow you. Whenever I had big promos, I always made sure I was fully private, so people then had to, do you know what I mean, click to do it. But I actually had to get an app to help me, because I was like, oh my god, I'm not sitting here.
I can't believe
for
that.
days accepting
300k. Can I ask, if you don't mind, like how much would you pay per post for World Star?
So World Star was $3,000 for one post back then, but this was last year, and I think the Instagram rules were a little bit like not as strict as they are now. So like you get away with doing like bikini photos and videos on World Star, which you can't, they won't let you post anymore. But I think I tripled my money in 24 hours from that post.
What do you mean it went viral? Like, what was the difference between your post compared to like a different post?
But mine got like 10 million.
Nice.
And I just think it was just the way the video was, you know what I mean, the caption they put and everything, it was just
What was it?
That's
what
insane.
was the video?
So it's a video, so I'm wearing like this dress, like a really tight one, and it's my boyfriend at the time, like unzipping the dress.
Very nice.
So because the zip was kind of at the back, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he kind of like unzipped it down like past my bum, and my bum kind of like popped out. Like,
I feel like I've seen this video.
I feel like I've seen it as well.
And it literally went, I think from World Star posting it went, it wasn't just World Star posting it, it was everyone. It went on like Lad Bible, it went
amazing.
Oh my God.
It went absolutely crazy. And I remember like refreshing my Instagram, every time I refreshed it there was like another 1k followers on there, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
That's insane.
It was so good because I feel like for a few weeks after that, my engagement was just so good because people were still coming in from this video. So it was like, I think for 2 or 3 weeks, I think that was still probably one of my best months on OnlyFans ever, just from this one video.
That's incredible.
But I think now is that it's so hard to get videos like that out there now, because that video has been deleted off my Instagram like a year and a half ago, but it was up for so long and it was shared so many times, but I actually can't post that video on my own Instagram page. It doesn't make any sense.
That's mad.
Oh my god, that's mental.
Because people are always like, oh well, that's not you because you haven't posted a video. But I'm like, I can't I can't post that video. But then it annoys me so much because I'm like, why can't I post my own video but you can?
Yeah, that's mad. That's mad, isn't it?
Media, I think it's one of those. I think once you get that one viral thing, even when it's on TikTok, on Twitter or anything, like it does really rocket your account, and you can just kind of ride that wave, do you know what I mean, for a little bit longer. You probably find it with like YouTube, when you have that, you know, that one video that's 1 million views, it's just like everything goes crazy.
That's interesting because I've now got one at 2 million views, and that's done it over the course of a good few months. The one time where everything just went like that, like massively blew up, there was a week where I think I got put in KSI's video as a Reddit thing, Josh's, like there was like a few of them where it was all in 1 week. So it went from literally, I think I was at like 1,000 or 2,000 subs on OnlyFans, and I ended up getting like 9 point something like that same month. So it literally went from 0 to 100, and it was like, I was shit scared. I was honestly like, I wasn't sat there like, I was sat there going, oh my fucking god, like what do I do? I was honestly terrified. So I understand what you mean, like, and then I think it's also addictive, like once you get that one thing that rockets you, go, I want to get another,
You
like,
want
and
it
you're
again.
always searching for the next best thing.
I think the thing is, I was doing that for so long and it was going so well, and then when it got deleted, I was just like, wow, I've just spent all this money and I feel like it's just for nothing. So kind of since it's come back, I've just been focusing on more of like just normal share for shares and stuff, and not putting quite the investment back in. I think I need to do it at some point again. It's just having that like, do you know what I mean, the fear factor.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what? Now you've said that you spent $3,000 on a promotion like video alone, I completely understand now why you would spend $4,500 to get your account back. Like at first when you said $4,500, I was like, oh my god. But I get it. I get
you kind
it.
of have to think about how much money you've put and time and effort. Like that's when I was growing at Instagram. I've had this. The Instagram account I use is the same Instagram I had when I was like 13. So like this is like this.
It's your job,
so,
though.
like,
it is your job.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like getting your whole life back. So $4,500, especially from how much it was giving you, isn't a stupendous
Definitely.
amount compared to
No.
how much you'll get from it in the end. So I fully understand that.
I think my kind of goal at the moment is trying to get verified on Instagram. And
Yeah,
I think
Nice.
but you have
that
to
is the
impress,
only,
don't you?
But I think that is the only way your account is safe.
Yeah.
And as bad as that sounds, you have to be verified, and again you kind of have like a extra protective layer, I suppose,
Yeah,
with stuff
Yeah.
getting deleted.
Definitely.
yeah, I feel that.
Like, what do you think the best way is, you know, like to advise anybody watching this now, what the best way would be to retain subs on OnlyFans? You know, because we've spoken a lot about like how to get them, how to convert them, but what do you think are the most important things to retain them?
I think for me, it's definitely just regular content. Always reply to messages, no matter what day it is, no matter how tired you are. You need to reply to messages because at the end of the day, those people have paid
Yes.
to talk to you and to see you. And I think especially if you can start to get to know subscribers on like a one-to-one basis and stuff like that, that's when they're more likely to spend more money on you, because you don't just become, do you know what I mean, someone they've subscribed to. They actually feel like they know you a little bit more.
I find that a lot of my subscribers, even though they appreciate the content, they appreciate my boobs and everything they get to see, but a lot of the time I find they just want to talk, and a lot of them like really open up about their mental health and like any problems that they've got going on with their families. And do you know what, like I enjoy sitting down and talking to them and having these conversations with them, and not just because I'm thinking, oh great, they'll resubscribe next month, but it's actually really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You feel like you're almost helping. You feel like you're almost helping them.
Yes.
in a way.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think, Em?
I agree. So I mean, I've told you about this before. Like, I've got this guy who has had a puppy the same time that I had Spud, and he literally would send me like pup dates every day. So because he would speak to me so much, he'd then be like, here's your daily dose of my puppy, and he'd send me pictures of his dog like every day doing different activities and stuff, and it was the best thing ever. And like people like that I enjoy so much.
Definitely.
It almost got to the point he had everything of my content, everything, and everything new that I'd send out as like a PTV or like anything, he'd buy it and go, just because I want to support you. And I was like,
That's
it's
nice.
so lovely. Like there's sometimes no need for them to like actually want to see it or like anything. They just want to be your friend.
Yes.
Subs going like, your content's shit. You know.
Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, our lovely, lovely guest, Joy, is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for talking to us for a while. Have you enjoyed it, Tony? Yes.
Sorry, that was. Thank you, Joey.
Me and Tony will be back next week.
Next week.
We shall.
Yes.
Hopefully I won't be with my lovely mother's walls again, because I'll have my own house back with power, which will be nice. Bye.
Bye.